Uh, hold on, I'm broken, wait. Gasp. Wait, stop. Oh, hold on. This is embarrassing. What happened? Wait, no. How's everyone doing? Why am I broken now? That's not fair. Hey everyone. It is I, Grace, now, and we're in technical difficulties. Nobody look. Nope. Everybody pretend this isn't the start of the stream yet. Close your eyes for 10 more seconds. Wait, there. Hey, okay. Cool. Why did that happen? That's not fair. There was preparations made. Okay. Dagnabbit. Alright, hey, how's everyone doing? Cool. AC, stop looking at my chest, that's not nice. But hey everyone. Everybody start chatting with everybody. See Lawless here, and Strom, Smo, Doc's here. Oh hey Doc. Hatoon. I'm probably still saying that wrong, I apologize. Strom, I think I said that already. I did. AC's here. Oh, Lum. Hey, Lum. Lum has been summoned. Indeed. The ritual complete. It seems so normal. It's like he's replicating all the camera angles in 14, especially when dealing with Vita. Look, we're super professional. I spent all this time having like a cool, comfy pose with like House or Tom in the background as I like really nicely shot. I was all perfectly set up in game, and apparently I was not set up myself. So guess who's a fool? Hey everyone, everyone's sitting. Look at we got Gideon and Tiny and Cooler here in game with us. But how's everyone doing tonight? How are things? We're playing Final Fantasy XIV. I'm a professional. I should. You know how like a lot of like professional like news shows, they have like prompts, right? That they read off of to start off things and talk about stuff. I should make notes. I should make notes when I start streams. I'm always caught off guard about what to say or how to do. Dolores is on the way. Nice, nice. Doc is playing Fallout New Vegas. I've heard good things about the game. I haven't played much of the Fallout games. I think I mentioned like I played Fallout 3. That's about. Oh hey, good. Yes, hello. This stream not brought to you by any sponsor in particularly. We are officially past the sponsorship we had for the previous month, which it was different. I hope it was fun and different for folks. Not too much of a bother. And we're on to the end of January. We're into a new month. It's actually almost the end of the week. Weeks are cool. It says no sponsor. Spend your money over at Smo 79. You know what, Smo? Sure. Everybody should go. In lieu of having an actual sponsor, go subscribe to Smo 79 on Twitch. Here, we'll do this. I broke it already. I ruined it. I can't spell. Oh my gosh. Nobody judge me. There we go. I think nope, I did it. Hey, look at that. There. Go subscribe to Smo. Show your support. Well, says my day has been busy. The tune says traveling from Sepul to here was so cheap I got scared. So I've been watching analysis of Final Fantasies 1 through 3. 2 is very questionable in terms of plot times and apparently the most tragic of the early FF games. 2 was pretty interesting because I never finished 2 because 2 is wildly unbalanced as well. That's the real tragedy. That game is ridiculously hard to do. Tune says I've definitely subbed to Smo 79, best money I've spent. Hey, see? It works. So the analysis for 14 is more than 3 hours long, so saying that side full. Oh yeah, 4 was actually pretty intensive. There's people whine about 13, 15, even 8 a lot of the time, but honestly 2 is the worst of the bunch by far. 2 is just rough, because, I mean, 1 you can forgive, because it wasn't trying to have a particularly, like, intense, like, involved story or anything. 2 really tried, and 2 really dropped the ball. There's this 3 was only good once it was on the DS. I played the 3DS version of 3, and I can't remember a dadgum thing about what that game was about. It's all a blur. I remember 1 really well because I tried so hard to beat that game and I never could. Yes, so we're playing Final Fantasy XIV today. The goal is we're just going to be continuing with the MSQ. I believe we're officially into the 2nd patch of Post-Heavensward content. So we're going to see what arrives next. And that is... Oh, and I should mention at the top of the show, let's get every bit of announcements out of the way. Saturday. Saturday is an important day. It's a special day, even. Some might say the best day. Because on that day, we're doing a collab stream. I'm doing a collab stream with Lum VT. Yeah, Smo says Saturdays at sea. Smo understands. Smo, you go ahead and give yourself another 3 internet points. I'll put them right on the tab. We're doing a special collab with Lum. We're gonna be playing Fallout Guys and Played Up, and hopefully we're gonna be doing such things with anyone who wants to play with. That's kind of the thing we're saying. It's so well planned. Trust me. Smo says +3 for me. Good job, Smo. Yeah, Lum, that person right there, the one who's waving. He says first point, no investment in Leon. He's a starting party member. Second, the Emperor is just evil for evil's sake and somehow supplemented. Lucifer's ruler of hell. How am I? You don't. Wait, are you talking about Leon? Oh, you're talking about I see, like in Final Fantasy VIII. I see. I know Final Fantasy VIII has a whole lot of flaws. I actually really enjoyed 8. But again, I never beat it because I can't finish a darn thing to save my life. That is not at all indicative of my progress in Final Fantasy XIV. But yeah, I never beat Final Fantasy VIII, but I really did enjoy the junction system. I thought it was really interesting. Like, once you kind of figured it out, it's very grindy, but I kind of like grindy, so I didn't mind that at all. And freaking Triple Triad, or whatever they called it in that game, was the best. Oh, FF2 Leon. Okay, never mind. That's also probably true. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy 2. I can't remember anything. Smo says wrong, Leon. Dang it. Oh, Ashen says Saturday is the best day because my wife's B-Day. Hey, Ashen, that's a pretty darn good day then. I hope you've made plans accordingly. Lum says, how are you? Oh, she's talking to Smo. I see how it is. So that's Squall from 18. Look, Leon, look, I'm getting confused with, like, because Final Fantasy, or in Kingdom Hearts, he's called Leon. So I'm getting all puzzled. Also, I mean, he's the better known one. Yeah, says FF8 was always my absolute favorite one. Everyone always picks FF7. I mean, I don't know, FF7 was pretty good. I actually did beat Final Fantasy VII. But that's because my copy of it was not broken. My copy of Final Fantasy VIII that I had in the PlayStation, Disc 3 was scratched and unreadable. And so I played the first 2 discs of that game a couple of times, but I have no idea what happens in the 3rd one. We'll have to play that again someday and find out what finally happens at the end. I enjoyed that game. So it says 8 was my first FF game. Okay, that's a good one to start with. I think 7 or 8 was my first one. I can't remember exactly. Because my uncle had a bunch of like Final Fantasy games, and I remember playing one of them at his house once. It says at least it's Resident Evil Leon. It says FF6 is mine versus FF10. Good choice. FF6 says excellent story cooler. Good choice. It fills all 99 slots with PS1 memory card with FF8 plays. Oof. This is my first was one, but I was born before it came out. You know what, Cooler? That is fair. And fair is fair. I mean, that's kind of a cool thing, though, to be able to... I don't know, being able to appreciate the series from the beginning. So that's what I tried to do in high school. I tried to play all of them in order, and I didn't beat any of them because I'm terrible. Oh, Nai-chan! Hi, Nai-chan! Yeah, 10 is good. Sorry, we're getting all distracted, getting distracted. I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV, and that is the definitive goal, I promise. So I think in order to go, let's go to Alphinaud first, actually. Much as I worry for the future of Ishgard, the fate of our missing friends concerns me even more. I can tell how concerned you are with them, Alphinaud, because you put so little effort into trying to find them. It's been Tataru doing all of that work. It says FF1 has weird translations at the same time, some unnecessary and questionable. Yeah, there are some... I can't remember that, actually. This is, well, I couldn't play 2 or 3 or 5 because as far as I knew, they didn't exist. Yeah, wasn't there like a... That's like the angry video game nerd. He had like a video kind of talking about that. Where he's talking about like, he's like, yeah, I was really confused when Final Fantasy VII came out. So I was like, what happened to 4, 5, and 6? Little did I know. Vibio, I don't care about you. Your Doge hype, really? Okay, any website calling itself Doge hype is, you know, fie on you. Unless it's the only distraction here is Gray's summoner's shoes. What do you look? What's wrong with my? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah. Why am I wearing platform sandals? Anyone else see that? Those sandals have a platform on them. What is with these shoes? Lum, or... Lala, why would you tell this to me? How dare you? Now I'm distracted. One says, my older brother says it was something with the PS1 hardware. They didn't get the game past the squall jumping into and driving in the car scene during the Sorcerer's Parade. I thought it was our disc. Oh, was it really something like the games in general were just like fairly broken that way? That's dumb. It says they never released in the West until 15 released in Japan, so you wouldn't have known they released. So that's good here. It says FF2 was actually FF14, and FF3 was FF6. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's wacky, silly. Oh, you still have your SNES FF2 card. That's pretty cool. Did he just know that he was wearing after Claire to home? Judge me. I don't want to hear it. Actually, he never knows the look, Katoon. Look. I have special eyes, okay? They see everything that's important in the world and nothing superfluous. But actually I guess for those who might remember, this is a deep cut from like Heavensward MSQ days, but you know that's the summer outfit? It was like the open shirt, the swimming trunks, and the flip-flops. Like from early summer. I was wearing that around for 2 months. And more accurately, I was wearing like a summoner's coat on top of that for like 2 months. Because I was too lazy to learn how to change my glam. And look, I have important things I need to worry about. I'm gonna talk to Tataru. Not talking to you guys anymore. I'm talking to Tataru now. As it once was. Tataru is waiting to share good tidings with you and Alphinaud. Alphinaud, Grayson, I've been looking all over for you. We've received news regarding Philemine, Hori Boulder, and Courtenay. Hey, my 3 favorites, probably. Oh, really? Has something happened? No, it's nothing bad. Quite the opposite, in fact. It seems that once they learned the Scion's good name had been restored, they boarded the next ship bound for Limsa Lominsa. They should be arriving any moment now. It's easy to forget how useful link bows are, isn't it? When they work, I mean. And you don't mind being spied on. Quite. But what wonderful news to think that our reunion is close at hand. Is that really the whole thing? Is like those 3 just like took a ship and left? It's kind of boring. Oh well. Oh hey, it's you two. I forgot about you guys. Pleasure to see you too, Alphinaud. Oh, what's the cat ear girl's name? It was like not a Lalafell name. Ah, Thancred. And that's right, Kryl. What brings the 2 of you here? Kryl and I have been looking into how we might track down Minfilia. She nods her head.
And we may just have found the answer. We're all gasped.
Except for me, I was not nonplussed.
Grayson, when you were fleeing Ul'dah with Minfilia, you said that Hydaelyn spoke to her shortly before you parted ways, yes? Well, assuming that is true, and I see no reason to suspect that it is not, it seems reasonable to conclude that Hydaelyn commanded her to remain behind. That is to say, the Mother Crystal directly interceded to guide Minfilia. Admittedly, this is all still quite hypothetical, but I propose that such intervention, however subtle, must surely leave some residual trace, a lingering disturbance in the ether, or ripple, if you will. In order to establish the existence of such ripples, of course, we will require suitable data. Fortunately, I know where such data can be found. The battleground where Grayson felled the ultimate weapon, in the site of my personal ignominy. Huh? It was there that Hydaelyn intervened to shield him from the magic I invoked. Oh, that's right, because we were fighting Tancred. I forgot about that. I forgot he was a bad guy for a little bit. Cryle and I will infiltrate the castrament, analyze the ether therein. The two of you? Alone? I have a proven knack for subterfuge. I am confident there will be sufficient nooks and crannies in which to hide Cryle while the patrols pass. Besides, if you and Grayson come along, who will see to Philomene's grand homecoming? Gasp. Her grand homecoming is more important than finding other friends. When you put it like that, very well, I will trust in your plan. They nod their heads. I know not whether this data will yield a means to find Minfilia, but it will, at the very least, eliminate another avenue of inquiry. Tataru and I will return to the Rising Stones and make preparations for our comrades' return. Might I impose upon you to meet them at the Lominson docks? I nod my head. And then I shall see the four of you at the Rising Stones. Safe travels.
Great. Cool. Quest accepted. We did it. Hello. Oh, hey, Laura. I didn't realize you got here, but hi. Or I think maybe I noticed you had the corner of my head. I like the bunny representation. This is very good. Very important. She says, you still need to change your glam. What you mean? Look, tune. He says, oh, this is going to be awkward. Oh, this is Cryle. It is Cryle. Hey, you're right. Those three at least did something while they escaped. They better have. If they were just sitting around on a beach somewhere sipping margaritas, I'm going to be real upset. He says, Thancred is finding Cryle is small antagonist. That's true. You know what? Thancred definitely was more tactful in how he said it, but you are correct. AC. I will allow this. I'm going to Lominsa. She says, I'm pretty sure Cryle fits in Thancred's pocket. I mean, it's definitely possible. Alora says hi. There says Cryle could probably fit in our pockets. I mean, I could fit several too. I mean, it's true. We've proven that the Warrior of Light's pockets are at least 5 bodies deep. Which is not really something I thought I'd ever have to find out about my pockets, but you know, you learn a lot playing this game. Right. That's the Arcanist Guild. Okay, so he's gonna go to the Arcanist Guild apparently. Arcanist Guild is so far away. He says, Grayson, you're going to have to meet Minfilia's mom. Let that sink in. Oh no! Ah, she's gonna be so mad that I lost her daughter or whatever. Oh, hey guys. Oh. And it'd be like, oh, well, you know, we were running and there was 12 of them. We were surrounded. And I totally abandoned your daughter to her demise. But, it'll be fine. We'll work it out. Don't worry, Boulder.
Is that... By the gods, it is you! Well met, Grayson, well met.
I like your red hair. You look good in your new armor. Golden, eh?
If it isn't Grayson Allen. Really, you didn't have to come all this way just for us.
Ultimate, I like you, but I feel you still don't really have much of a personality yet. You need to work on that. He says, go to the Arcus, go laser. Says, Mr. Mosby, how do you lose a woman? This is best boys. To cherish. AC, I think I know you're quoting, and I'm not sure how or why, but. Hey, remember that daughter you used to have? Super gone. Probably dead. In pieces, even.
Oh, Grayson, how have you been? Come here, let me have a good look at you.
I nod my head.
Thank the 12. One hears the strangest tales in foreign lands. I worried about you all every day. We would have sent word sooner, but the Braves afforded us no opportunity. When they fell upon us in the market, it was all we could do to escape. Tataru found her way to you, of course, but we were forced to seek shelter aboard a Hainish vessel.
Hanish?
It pained us not being there when they needed us most. But we made the most of it, didn't we, Colton? Studied and trained from dusk till dawn, we did.
I'm sure they did.
We would have sent word sooner, but we knew not whom to trust, and with the vast distance. But those dark days are behind us at last. I shall be glad indeed to return home and speak with my daughter.
That daughter you still have, right? Yeah, you know. Yeah, so much of the daughter you still have.
What do you mean she's missing? How could you let this happen?
Oh, you know.
Forgive me. I am sure you're doing everything in your power to find her. As Thinkred must be. He watched over her from the first, long before me, and he'll watch over her to the last.
Huh? Is that... Thinkred equals daddy confirmed?
I shall pray for her safe return, and busy myself in the meantime. For a certainty, there is much and more to be done. The Braves may have bloodied us, but the path remains, and we shall not be swayed from it. Oh, that's the spirit. The Scions in a long overdue reunion. Huzzah!
I nod my head. I'm very reserved.
Oh, there you have it. The Rising Stones. I'm immediately over the loss of my daughter.
Great. We're here now. Spooky foreshadowing. Oh wait, this is sneaky times. Gosh. That's right, I just realized who that was. What a champ.
Well done, sir. And with that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
Voice acting. Also, real quick, I don't know if I've ever seen a Lalafell in the Garlean army. Can that be confirmed if that's a thing or not? I can't recall anyway. Gasp.
Let us be about our business then. The next patrol may not be so credulous.
Hey, he's got two eyes again. Are they different colored eyes? Wait. I'm paying attention to eye color now. Does that mean he's half blind? So sad.
Why must you be so disappointingly brusque? You're not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you favored me with so much as a single compliment since we set out.
I mean, maybe he doesn't have a thing for cat ears. Or fake cat ears, I guess. I don't know.
Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
Getting called out for not being
This is
a
neither the
playboy.
time nor the place.
Has Thinkred been sapped of his playboyism? Did he lose his mojo?
Well, call me old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
Mm-hmm. He's not going to be evil again. They wouldn't do that.
I see now where Alphinaud gets it from. Minfilia is dear to me. It is true. But not in the way you think. 15 years passed, when she was still but a child. There was an incident at a parade. A Gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Ul'dah. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted, and her father was killed.
Oh.
I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others on the path. She touched the hearts of all around her. Mine, Louisoire, every science. In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future.
Mm-hmm.
She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
Oh,
My
okay.
apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
No harm done, I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
Mm-hmm.
You mean you don't know? Only my dearest friend. When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope.
Oh. Wait, way back in like the post-heaven, like post-realm of Warren, Minfilia did keep mentioning like a friend who was like comatose or something, but like who was a survivor. So that was Cryo. Okay, I didn't put those together. Okay.
And neither will I.
Mm-hmm.
Then for Minfilia's sake, let us pray that these vestiges of Hydalin's intervention will lead us to her.
Sneaky. Also, wasn't this whole area like near Ultimate Weapon reduced to a crater? Like, what could they... Like, what could be... Oh, hey. I'm here now. Ah, Peter was trying to sneak up behind me. Nice try, Peter. I'm too quick. Where am I going? Ordona. Why are you so close together? Oh my gosh. Here we go. Got it. Where says Hanish? Okay. Hanish as in rods at Han. Unless his Hori and Coltonay are underrated, even if I probably spelled his name wrong. I think you did spell it wrong, but that's okay, Lala. He says, oh, the sweet life of Zack and Cody. Zack lost a Japanese woman at school for show and tell. Okay, that's what I thought, because I saw Mr. Mosby and was like, of course, Cody's name would be Cody from Okay. Cherisher. Oh boy. So nobody knew that's just so she's not dead at least, supposedly. It says, wait, who clipped what? Don't. It says Ezel's body disappeared. Does that mean it says I missed it? She kind of exploded in ether. Ezel wasn't on-screen dead. I think she did. I mean, she probably died, maybe. Someone probably had a fan rate ether. This is false memory. All fell conscripts, yes, watch. Used to be one. Okay. Oh, interesting. There are, when Minfilia's captured an ARR, there was a Lala in the group threatening one. There's 1.0. Shame she had a knife on her, yet did nothing with it in ARR. Her highest level job was minor, not great at combat. That was Cryo. Very sure. Wait, what the heck? Wait, did chat just disable? It... Why did chat... Wait, what happened? I think... Chat... Wait, why did... Wait, what? No, wait, it's fine. What the heck? What happened? Wait. AC says the Praetorium and a good chunk of Castro Meridian, but Ultimate didn't destroy all the Meridium, just stopped being functional. Okay. That was weird. But did chat die, though? I guess, chat seems to be fine. For some reason, AC, your comment about the Praetorium and the Meridianum and stuff, did not come through. At least onto my restream. But everything's back to normal again, so sorry to AC for losing out on more bits. But I caught it over, for some reason it's still fine on YouTube, but whatever, it's fine. Look, we're gonna do a thing. Hey, it's filming. Oh, that reminds me, I got like a weird thing from the Moogle today. Speaking of Final Fantasy VIII, I got Leonhardt's. That's probably why he was on my mind too, because I got Leonhardt's outfit for. Probably because I hit like a certain number of days subscribed or something to the game. And that's my defense. This is nice. Fulton in.
Home at last. I must make my rounds and see who remains.
Sure.
Oh, it's great to be back in the toll. It even smells like adventure.
Full story.
Philomene. It feels good to be home again. To think that everyone is waiting for us just beyond those doors. Friends and family with whom we have shared so much. Gods help me, but the older I get, the more sentimental I become. Let us not keep them waiting.
Alright. You see Scroll Leonhardt's clothes, now I can look like him. There's I got a level Gunbreaker now. Shame wearing a Gunbreaker to complete the looks, as you see. And I guess that'll be next on the list, there's no choice. I could wear. Guess we're going inside. I haven't talked to anybody in here for a while, so I might try to do some dialoguing real quick. Ma Tia? Wait, Tia sounds familiar. Why do I know someone from Tia?
Is that the Lady Philomene I've heard so much about? Well, well, I shall have to introduce myself.
All these new people showing up. And they're all going to end up getting some random tragic death where they remain nameless. Because that's what happens when you're a Scion. Alphinaud?
And there they are at last. Take the 12.
Tataru?
Nothing like a homecoming to lift everyone's spirits. Thanks for bringing them back, Grayson.
Blair says Tia's more of a title than the name from male Mikote. Okay, that's why I've seen that a lot. I've seen Tia a lot on different characters. That's probably why it seems. It says 2015 game. Here we go. Look at tune. Here, I make a sacred pledge that we will get to the end of Endwalker, the end of 2028. I think I can keep that pledge. That's the trick with the pledge. Gotta make sure you can't lose.
When our comrades betrayed us, I feared all was lost. How wrong I was.
FMEA?
We must tell the children at once. They've always been so fond of Hori.
They really do like Hori, to be fair. It's probably funny to them. Oh, there's a couple of people I need to talk to. Neat. Bloomfuida?
I worry that Ergmis is getting a bit carried away, but I suppose I can overlook it on this occasion.
I haven't got to know, like, really any of you.
Oh, we could do with more of that. We could do with more of that around here. Heartfelt reunions of stalwart companions. Brings a bloody tear to the eye.
Right. Philomene? I'll say Philomene for last, actually. That feels thematically appropriate. Clemens?
First Ochre, now Hori. A passing fancy I could suffer, but this... She's hopeless. Utterly hopeless.
What? Wait, what else were you talking about? Ochre, now Hori? Oh! Her friend is, like, obsessing with, like, random people, maybe? Who's Ochre? Wait. I don't think I met an Ochre in here. Wait, who? What? Oh, Iseldar? You're Alian's father or friend or something.
Aye, I heard it all from Alian. So where is she? If I'm to greet the songstress of Uldar, I would do so on my feet.
Alright. Ome? Haven't seen you for a while.
To secrete oneself in a ship's hold to secure safe passage to a faraway land. This is a tale we know all too well. When they are well rested, I should like to seek a formal introduction.
Oh, why wait, my friend? Come, there is no need to be shy.
Pray grant me a moment longer at least. Though I'm happy to oblige you, my legs are rather less accommodating.
Okay. Oh, Ochre Boulder. Oh, that's right. Ochre was his like brother, right? I forgot about Ochre. Oh, I haven't been to the Rising Stones like at all for such a long time. I'm falling behind on what's going on here.
Glad though I am to be home, I cannot help but think of those who have yet to return. Once we have settled in, I would join the search.
Ochre?
Zor, he has returned. Together my brother and I shall serve the scions of the breaking of an eighth dawn.
Cool. Anor?
Oh my. Decisions.
Anor? That's kind of weird. Shouldn't. Anyway, it's fine. Horrible.
Okay. When the Seven Hells drove my little brother to come to Mordona. Why, you, brother, you and the Scions, of course.
Oh, I see.
Why, you, brother, you and the Scions, of course. For 1,000 days I trained that might grow as strong as you, that might fight alongside you. Yet now that you are here, I sense you have surpassed me once more. No, do not tell me. You trained with the Hanish, did you not? Oh, your eyes do not deceive, brother. I have studied the trials of the braves, and drunk deep of the souls of mine enemies.
That's kind of a weird thing to do. Tia's and a tribe gotta fight the Noon to become top kitty. Okay. He says, you don't spend a lot of time with the B team or the other signs, do you? Look, AC. I haven't come to the Rising Stones almost at all for most of Heavensward. There hasn't been like a story reason to come here. And so yeah, I really haven't been here too often. Like there's all these characters I haven't seen even once. And the game gave me no opportunity to come here. It's sad. Oh hey Cloud. Cloud says, Tia is the name title given to male Mikote in the tribe who do not mate. They are the males under the leader. Okay. Also hello all. He says they're going to have none of that. Unless it's Tia's name for male keeper of the sun Mikote. If they're the leader of a tribe, it's none. That's just the fun speaking. AC, Ochre, Boulders, Warriors Road. Yep, okay. iTunes says, you don't know who Ochre Boulder is. Look, I think I met Ochre one time when I came here. Like a while back, he had showed up or something. iTunes says they have quite the dramatic story. There says Anor has a thing for Rogadan men. There's quite the spicy story between them if you talk to them at every opportunity. Or is this true? That's good to know. See, I definitely have not done that, unfortunately. I try to be good about talking to people, like, but I just haven't come this way for a long time, so. Oops. Feeling.
Alianne, Ephemie, it fills my heart with joy to see you both hale and healthy. And what of Higiri? Oh, she is well, though abroad on a mission at present. Just wasn't the same without you. Welcome back, my lady.
I spoke with everybody. Hey, it's Tataru. Tataru? Look, everyone's having fun and being happy. This definitely won't end tragically.
It's been so long since I've seen them all like this.
Too long.
It was the chaos born of my foolish ambition which forced them to flee.
And don't forget all the people who got killed. Definitely got people killed, Alphinaud.
Though they are returned, there are others yet missing. Others whom we cannot forsake. We'll find them, Alphinaud. I know we will find Minfilia, Yida, Papalimo, every last one. And when they walk through those doors, we'll be here to welcome them home. With me at the head of the queue, of course.
We nod our heads. Yay, I get a cookie. Hooray for me. See? Do good things, you get a cookie. We did it.
It'll all be like it was, just you wait and see.
Asa says rose before bros, but it's better if the rose are bros. Rose before rose. I see, I see. Good job, AC. Alphinaud is eager to return to the search for Minfilia. I get a Poro Rogo. Okay, cool.
Thancred and Kral contacted us a short while ago. It would seem that their foray into Castrum Meridianum bore fruit. They ask that we rendezvous with them in Ystol and Idleshire, where they will share their findings. Rude though it is to depart without speaking to the guest of honor, I expect you will forgive me if I return with her daughter.
Okay.
What are you still doing here? They're waiting for you in Idleshire.
Oh, don't boss me around. It's rude to teleport when you're indoors. Everyone knows this. You have to come outside first. Oh, it's raining here. Jerk. Hey, it's Cryle. You still in?
How is Philomene, by the way? Enchanting as ever, I trust. I shall have to pay my respects when time allows.
Oh, you think you're so cool with your umbrellas. You think you can come in here with your fancy accessories? I see how it is. Oh, even head to him, come on.
'Twas rather less than I had hoped, though it may have asked too much.
You all think you're so cool. Just you wait and see. I'll get my own umbrella. Someday. Blackjack and hookers on it.
My apologies. I see I am the last to arrive. So what news have you for us? Well, as we postulated, there were indeed what appeared to be the remnants of an unexplained disturbance in the ether at the scene of the Ultima weapon's destruction. A ripple at odds with the presiding pattern. Though faint, the waveforms bore a strong resemblance to those observed following the destruction of the Isle of Val, when I believe Heidelin shielded me with the blessing of light.
Oh. Oh, wait, no, right. I think Cryle mentioned that she has the Echo as well. I forgot about that. So that's why she didn't die at the island, which is interesting.
To confirm our findings, we paid a visit to the Cedial Aqueducts. There we detected the same waveform, but orders of magnitude larger, as one would expect of a more recent disturbance. Heidelin, there is no other explanation.
What a weird concept if you think about it. They're literally like finding traces of like their. What would Heidelin be? Is like Mother Earth, like a goddess, I guess. Like it says like such a strange thing. Like we can like measure the presence of like some like basically divine being. It's crazy.
But there is more. When I studied the site where Ystol used flow, it appeared that not 2 but 3 beings had been affected.
Excuse me, I sneezed.
Our unknown third party was simply there, and then not there. Now, recall your visions of a vast crystal floating in a sea of ether. Though this too is but a theory, studies of gifted subjects suggest that, when communing with Heidelin, we briefly leave our bodies behind. So let us consider the facts. 1. Heidelin interceded. 2. A third being was caught in Ystol's flow and vanished without a trace. And 3. Heidelin may have the capacity to summon the consciousness of gifted individuals to her side. Wait. You are implying, I take it, that Heidelin guided Minfilia into the compass of my magic, that she might summon her, body and soul, under the ethereal sea. In which case, we must needs continue our search there, for blessing the means to do so already exists. I speak of the anti-tower, a Charlene construction conceived to provide scholars a vantage point over the ethereal sea. Though I know not where its entrance lies, we need only ask its last custodian, a contrary old crone who, for another blessing, refused to join the Exodus. Master Matoya was the keeper of the antitower. I had no idea. Then our course is clear. We must petition her aid once again. Oh, if there's one thing hermits love is being visited constantly. It's my favorite thing. Nightchan says, bless you. Thank you, Nightchan. But you all think you're so cool because you can stay dry in the rain. Ridiculous. Oh no, and Matoya is... Oh, Matoya is like unteleportable to her. Dang it. I can't believe a hermit would choose to live somewhere so inaccessible. Ridiculous. God, this is not you. Wait, I guess that means I could have a... Oops, I broke it. I didn't realize we could already... I can't fly? No fly. Okay, I can fly. Well, you can't fly inside of towns. That's interesting. I didn't realize that was a thing. Okay, I'm just going straight down, basically. So, yeah. Well, I guess since we're traveling for a second, this might be a good opportunity. Vantage point, wait. Hold on. Hold on to that thought. I have important things to do. How do I type? No, that's not how I spell. Don't look at me. Or judge. Hey! Saint Mosian's Arboretum. This botanical garden built by the Charlanes once was home to fauna and flora collected from across the realm. The study of which yielded numerous discoveries regarding our natural world. Sadly, it was abandoned in the Exodus, and the teeming life within left to run wild and unchecked. Neat. Do I get anything for doing those? Beyond, like, the lore tidbits? Does that actually, like, help me in any way? Do I get, like, experience or anything for that? Ooh. A watery horse of water. Nice. So, you guys know a flaw that heroes have? Letting the villains monologue and letting them power up, like Goku does. Look, Goku's just polite. And also, for it to be real, I think Goku has an obsession with fighting people at their strongest. Like, he never wants to win a fight when somebody's not at their strongest for some silly reason. Oh, what are you? An Opkin. I don't like you. Take that. I think I'm going wildly off course. Wait. Okay, this way. Oh, it's below me, isn't it? I forgot. Oh, you all think you're so cool because you're so fast. Because Hydaelyn is more or less a goddess of light, Mother Earth is more comparable to Nafika of the 12. Okay. But either way, it's a weird concept that this game has like a measurable way to discover like deities. Which is fascinating and different and cool. Yeah, I hope you're holding on to that thought that I had. The one that I was going to tell you before I find the lookout point. And if anyone could remind me what that thought was, I'd really appreciate it. I think it was important. Matoya. Lacey says you can think of Hydaelyn like a goddess. Okay. Oh, what a surprise. Well, what secrets have you come to extract from me this time? Oh, your most precious secrets. Ah, though it pains me to admit it, your words strike close to the mark. We humbly ask that you grant us entry to the antitower. We might use it to seek a friend we believe has been transported to the ethereal sea. And who told you I could do such a thing, I wonder? I wonder. She's like, oh, could have been any former student of yours. The tower was abandoned to its magical keepers 15 years ago. They have the run of the place now. If that is no deterrent to you, then by all means. Oh, is that all? I felt sure you would seek to dissuade us from our course, given your role as custodian. Role? Hardly. The Forum foisted the title on me. During the Exodus, every entrance to the Antitower was sealed save one.
Is it just a door? Just closed?
My role consists of making sure no one with ill intent sneaks through it. Such was the Forum's final order to me. Well, I can remove the wards right now. Will you be going or not?
It's just right there.
We will, Master Matoya. We will do whatever it takes to find Minfilia. We'll see about that. You, Valdesian girl, you're staying here with me. I need your help to restore the wards to their original state. The rest of you can go, on the condition that you clean up the mess in the tower. If you encounter any unruly familiars, you're to tend to them. Those are my terms, and I'll hear no argument. Oh, this might be a dungeon. Might be a dungeon, folks. Well, it appears the mistress has spoken. Lead the way, Grayson. I nod my head. I can't believe she just has like a random dungeon inside her house. There's just a locked door. It's a closed sign. It's so great. I shall remove the wards. Proceeds to move the closed sign to open. There. Good gravy. So silly. Alphinaud. The Antitower is the sole reason Charlayan settlement existed in Eosia. One cannot overstate the structure's importance. Sure. Long did I wonder what awaited beyond that door. Several times in my youth had I even tried to open it. The wards were beyond my ability to dispel. All I earned from my efforts was a mountain of menial chores, and I had given up on ever satisfying my curiosity. To think that I'm about to step through the threshold after all these years. Whatever it takes, we will find Minfilia. Whatever it takes. Alright. Sure. It says you can think of Island Goddess, so she's not a wife to God. Fair enough. Or it says you'll learn more about the gods as the story progresses. It also depends on what you define as a god or a deity. Something that is super duper is probably a deity. I don't know. Lisa says this is where they changed the dialogue for the recent patch. Oh really? What did the dialogue used to be? Since says Gray, she fight with Thancred. Look, no, I like Attune. I like Thancred. AC says Matoya only lets you go. Only lets you go and has everyone else stand clean. It's so rude. Oh, but that's what changes, because like I could do the dungeon now with the NPCs, right? And so I could leave all y'all in the dust and go fight with my boy Thancred. What you're saying? It's not that surprising. She was there to guard it, and there's a reason she's underground. Because Matoya acts like such a, doesn't she? What's wrong with AC? Attune says no. Go through the dungeon with Thancred. Cloud says slaps AC with the flanks. Attune says our party is full anyways. Cloud says do the trusts. Is this the facts? I mean, 'cause I can totally, I can do it NPC style. If that's what folks are like, are just like interested in seeing, I guess. Or do people want to join for that? Like, how big of a duty is this actually? Hold on. Anti-tower is a foreman. Blair says you get a special trust member if you do it. NPCs take 5,000 years, but it's your call. I mean, 5,000 years is a pretty long time. That sounds concerning. I don't know if I can stream for that long tonight, guys. To be honest. And what does a special trust member mean? Trusts aren't that bad, lol. Just a single target is the problem. Oh, I see. Okay, so if I click on this, into the Antitower party NPCs. Oh, okay, I see. I mean, what
I mean, I don't like what is the books? I mean, I like if it's more interesting to do with the NPCs, I can do it that way. But if it's more fun to do with folks, I can do it that way. We could also, I mean, another time we could just. Oh, hey, Scooter. Scooter says, "Yo, it is the Bacon Man. He has arrived." As at least with your squad, he's AoE. That's his. But yes, I don't know, I've never actually done an NPC dungeon. Like, does it take like a very longer time? I think the newer trusts they AoE. This really has no big story moments for trust. This is how you do, my guy. I am doing so good. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV. I am a runny babbit. It's great. Got earrings apparently. When did I get earrings? Speaking of like outfit things that I haven't noticed, why do I have earrings all of a sudden? Anyway, we're about to enter a secret tower apparently, full of dungeons and death. Chances it all on you. It's so white, says Cooler. Oh, they said on average 20 minutes. There says your NPCs won't res you. They do give story vibes though. So I was like, I don't want to tell you what to do, but I'll just say NPCs take a hot minute. In the tribe, you'd also hear them talk. It adds good flavor to both the lore and dungeon. There's a sage never got trust on the old dungeon. Sure. All right. We'll do it NPC, or at least here's the compromise. We're gonna try doing this NPC, and when I die, we'll switch to doing it with folks. And actually, I mean, look at the time. We'll end the stream. We'll do like an 8-minute or something if anybody wants to play with. Summoner, Archon, Tancred, Academician, student is an equivalent word. Alphinaud, an Archon Yishtol. It's so sad that Alphinaud's not an Archon. It's so harsh. But yeah, so we're gonna do this with a party of NPCs, I guess. Well, at least we'll try it this way. At least there says if you tank, you get a weird member. Well, now I gotta know. I'm not leveled for this, but I just want to see. That's the same members. I mean, I'm an insufficient level, obviously. Look. No, it's fine. See? If you can't see the nips, it doesn't count. How do I get back to... I'm going to be a summoner again. Okay. Everything's fine. Now let's just say frog. Because he is not an Archon. Oh, Clear says, oh, it's a healer? Alright, we'll figure this out. I'll see about this frog. I don't think anybody knows. I think everyone's trying to have a gaff. I don't think there's any such thing as frogs. I think it's a myth. I don't think they're real. I think it's big government trying to trick you. Wait, works. It's gonna do this way, okay? There's no way it's not showing. Unless I thought it was for Google. Let's try this chat. You just like to swap the party. Because I'm not an Archon. Grey Google Lager has a frog engine. Look, everyone knows frogs aren't real. Frogs are a lie. We're going in this dadgum tower. Yeah, imagine that. Excuse me. I still have a light cough from when I was sick last month, which makes me worry that I'm not entirely over being sick. Anti-tower. That's a really cool looking place, by the way. Not to nitpick though, but wouldn't oh hey, there we go. I was gonna say, shouldn't an anti-tower be upside down? And you know what? The game knew what I wanted. Oh dear. What do you mean somebody hasn't completed this duty yet? What are you implying? Oh dear, this is gonna... Oh, this is gonna be such a problem. I don't know how I feel about this, everybody. This is going to take forever, isn't it? Oh no. Tune says don't get Thancred killed. I would never. I might. I'll be honest, I entirely might let him down. I didn't realize is Thancred a tank class? I don't know if that's entirely accurate. I gotta be honest. Got it. Just hop AC. Be careful. Be careful. Oh, hey, we're hopping. You know, AC, you're right. Just as I refuse to believe frogs aren't real, and I'll fight for that honor. Alright, Scooter. We'll see about that. I need to... Is this really as far out as I can be zoomed? Oh no. There we go. Okay. More zoom. I really... This is gonna take so long, isn't it?
Try this!
Holy crap. Make sure Thancred doesn't get out of here, AC. How dare you? This is how we know Stray's become Big Shrimp and Chaz giving outdated advice. No, you don't. What are you talking about? Chat would never lead me astray. Chat is big help. He says, how did they build that castle upside down? That is a great question, AC. This is honestly for trust that just follow Y'shtola. She seems better than everyone. You're right. Thancred was a gladiator. Wait, gladiator?
Away with you!
Wait, what's GLD? Before NIN? Does Thancred be whatever you want him to be? Aw. Good tune, don't get my hopes up. He says Thancred is a modified tank in 1.0. He's normally a thief but uses gladiator animations. Okay. Well, fair enough.
Try this!
Oh, this is going to take a year and a half to play it this way, isn't it? There says he glamored his shields to make it invisible. This says gladiator's gladiator. Okay, I was right. See, I sometimes know what I'm doing. Every now and then. Even a broken clock can be hit twice a day. This is also Y'shtola has one of the best lines. If she falls in combat against res, one of her lines has her saying someone's going to pay for that. So sassy. She says, boy, yes, I didn't think that them's words aren't lead you astray. See, Scooter understands. Everybody knows that when you get on the internet, you make a sacred vow to never lie. And everyone on the internet is saying nothing but the truth always. Must provide excellent board here. Says Thancred. I don't want to be standing where I am. Nope, I did the wrong thing. That's the wrong button. This is going to take...
Focus. Release!
Thanks, Alphinaud. I appreciate the thought. This is, you probably already missed a few of them, but your NPCs will have dialogue pops with a bit of further about the dungeon and bosses. Oh. I have to read their pop-ups? Oh no. I have become frog. This is unfortunate. Alphinaud, help me.
There. Away with you.
Okay, we fixed it. Don't worry, everybody. Problem was solved.
I shall make it quick.
Away with you.
It's really... Versus I love her sass. There's a prime example had that vow. Now jump into the abyss would be funny. You know, Scooter, you're not lying. It probably would be hilarious. I don't know if I can. I can't. Don't worry, there's an invisible wall I checked. Although I did learn, some bosses, there is not an invisible wall and you can fall off and die.
Release.
It's very unfortunate. Really, this takes so much longer than NPCs. I can starting to really feel the problems with this strategy.
Pull yourself together.
Alphinaud, why'd you die?
I shall make it quick.
It's not easy being Crow. Alphinaud, he was so young or whatever.
Much appreciated.
I was gonna say, you still was really just gonna leave him in the dust. That's harsh. Means I thought frogs don't exist, huh? Ah, that was probably a toad. People mistake them all the time, you know. I got all the gear. Fine. I traveled up the series. That says frogs aren't real, I thought you said. You're right. Just look. A lot can happen. Sometimes you see things and your mind has changed. He goes from not believing in frogs to becoming a frog. Is that how that works? Like, if you don't believe in something, do you become something? Actually, that could be true. Think about it. Like, supposing ghosts actually are real, but you don't believe in ghosts, but then you become a ghost? Is that how that works? If I don't believe in Bigfoot hard enough, could I become Bigfoot? Is that canon? Can someone confirm? This Heidelin definitely wanted to prove look. There's you kind of need to do the mechanics to, like, kill the ads. I probably, yeah, I should have. Yeah. I'm getting all the loot for myself. This is we're in bigger trouble than we thought. I'm carrying him for too long. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm doing great. What's wrong? What's wrong with my strategies here? I'm professional 14er. What could possibly be seen as incorrect about this method I'm doing?
Away with you.
There's a lot of them.
Away with you.
Wow. This really is a concern, actually. This is gonna... I'm starting to see the problems here. Hey. If that worked the way the number of atheists in the world would concern me. No, they came back to life. I can't believe it. I like how you learn your fate so you try to prevent only be the reason that the fate even happens, says Scooter. You're probably right. That's exactly what happens. This really is a Greek tragedy. So that was totally on Alphinaud. He says, do you find this dungeon riveting so far? He says, don't you mean riveting? Cloud beat you that time, AC. I see. We're probably almost done with the dungeon, right? It's already been 10 minutes. This is probably fine. There's a lot of stuff, like... Again, this doesn't seem... Like, it's clearly balanced in such a way that, like... I feel like it'd be very hard to lose with the NPC party. Like, this might take a while, but I feel like as long as, like, you're doing your job at a basic level of competency, then it's pretty hard to lose. I could be proven wrong here. But surely karma wouldn't strike me twice in one day.
Away with you!
This is really... to be fair, they haven't saying like flavor text. And I've caught some of it. But also like there's a rock. Gosh. Is that Dwayne Johnson? It's just like him.
For the House of Levia!
Oh, you're always doing stuff for your house. Oh, we're gonna die. I probably have to hide behind a rock at some point, so I'm just gonna preemptively get behind a rock. I am being carefully aimed at. That doesn't seem fair. Watch out, me. About to reach the halfway point. So you catch more flies with honey or vinegar? Trick question. Catch more flies with... I guess flies probably like honey, I don't know. I'm not a flyologist, I'll be honest. Oh! Alphinaud... Oh, that's interesting. Alphinaud knows the mechanic. Which means that if I hadn't been the first to be targeted, which was kind of unfair, I would have the potential to learn how the mechanic works by watching the NPCs get through it. Because they're doing a pretty good job of doing what they're supposed to do. Fascinating.
For the House of Levia!
There it is. Oh boy, my treasure. I did it. I earned it. I've reached the halfway point. There's a load of music for the dungeon. It's called Down the Up Staircase. Pretty good. It says, oh yeah, after this next boss you were done. It says, to note, NPC runs take about 20-25 minutes. Normally can be about 15. They're made to be slower on purpose. Okay, so yeah, like, you can take your time to enjoy the environment. Yeah, they didn't even know. Oh, I guess they did notice us. Never mind. Oh, I'm being wailed on. Says the dungeon was made soon after David Bowie died, hence we got Ziggy and Stardust. Oh, that's really interesting. That's actually a really interesting, like, reference. That's kind of a surprise. Like a nice little callback, I suppose. We are upside... I just realized, have we been upside down inside this thing the whole time? It just occurred to me. There says the rock isn't the boss, it's the little guy riding it. I'm pretty sure that bunny was just a decoration. Just tricky. No, I want the treasure though. I got it. Can't stop me from my treasure.
There!
NPCs will always follow the mechanics, sometimes their own detriment. I see they changed the fight a little bit, probably for trust support. Probably. Kind of interesting and different. So they haven't done it since they changed it. I was like, what was that meteor pattern? No, what are you talking about? Totally normal boss fight. Y'all must be remembering it wrong. Doc said I still hate here. You're still here. Okay, I see. But hey, Doc, how you doing, by the way? You still new Vegasing? Still doing New Vegas? Okay. That says yes, you've been on the roof from the bottom of the stairs. It says you fought Ziggy earlier in a past dungeon. This is the Sonny of Ziggy, I think. That's pretty funny. And that was Ziggy? No, this is the first Ziggy. Sonny of Ziggy is later. Okay. Oh, y'all are just trying to spoil me on future events. Can't believe it. So rude. Can't believe you do such a thing. Didn't we already do this exact sequence? Oh, I guess those guys came and said the statue guys. I got my free loot. So what are the chances, like, if I did absolutely nothing, could I still beat this dungeon? Like, would the NPCs eventually do it for me? Or would my doom be inevitable? We're doing more things. That doesn't seem fair. Go into first person and look up. It would take forever. I level doing that sometimes. This dungeon is very Alice in Wonderland vibes. It's kind of cool. I like it. And I will definitely go into first person and look up in just a moment. Man, this is so easy. This is like Brain Dead 14. This is great. Always wanted to play a game that has zero challenge. Although in all honesty, I do not mind that. This is easy. Sometimes it's nice to have a break and not deal with something super difficult. Hey, we did it. Okay. Yeah. It is all upside downy. The water is flowing upside down too. That doesn't make sense. I don't think gravity is selective that way. Turn on video, make sounds work. I mean, it's about time the signs did something, because I swear... Oops. I swear. Oh, I hate it. Calcabrina, adorable dolls, terrible dolls, yip boho. I hate them. I hate all of them. They don't blink nearly enough. I'm guessing these are Matoya's dolls, aren't they? Nightchan says it's magic. It's good that the signs are finally doing something, because I swear I do all of the work. I don't like being in this room. Oh, Calca and Brina, I see. I have care, I sense tremendous power from them, says... What's her face? Y'shtola, that's her name. I didn't forget her name. You forgot it. These are not that tough, actually. Y'shtola, you're totally off base. Easiest boss fight. We're done. Easy fight. Oh, that's not fair. Oh, that's not my favorite thing I've ever seen. In fact, I'd put that in the low hundreds of thousands in terms of things I've seen that I am confused apparently. That's unfortunate.
Try this!
There we go. Stop smacking me. So rude.
Focus, release!
What is being breached? What is happening?
Focus, release!
I have become a Brina.
Yeah.
I am the Brina. And back to normal. That's not working at all. Can't seem to time this right. Scooter says killed him. Anyone hearing the song The Man Who Sold the World by Ziggy Stardust? I don't know that song. So I hope you guys haven't seen Annabelle. Annabelle is a... Well... Some of the Annabelle movies are a fun time. They're not... They average out to okay, but some of them are... I like a good spooky movie.
Away with you!
Like... Oh, that's probably fine.
Focus,
Hey, that's my
release!
wife.
There!
Wait, Storm, are you talking about Calcabrina? Are you talking about how I forgot what's her Tola's name?
Focus, release!
Because I want them dead, they are horrible blasting strokes, I don't care to kill them. These are a boss from FF4, by the way, with the same music. Really? I don't remember this one at all from 4. So he says you... How does this look away from Imcan? Oh, that's what's happening. This is great. Aww. It just wanted to be friends. Did they run away? Larry says she puts up a shield on all sides except one. If you attack from a shield side, you get knocked back. Oh, that's what was happening. There's something was upside down with her head banging. She's having a tantrum. Does watch where your NPCs go? Yeah, I probably should. You definitely mean Calcabrina have to love those dogs. They need love too. We did it, guys. Wait, did I just get a...
guys, I have a Calca minion. Guess who's gonna have that all the time, always? Heck yeah. Alright, we can leave. That's a good minion. There's a don't let them escape, they don't deserve to live. I mean, Scooter, we gotta be honest, I don't know how we can even determine if they're really alive in the traditional sense. Might more be of an animation situation. Are we trying to find Benphilia here? Like, what's the... Well, that heartburn, though. It's pretty severe.
Hear, feel, think.
Sure. Sure thing, boss. We're here now.
Through time and space hast thou journeyed unto me, as I knew thou wouldst.
Sure, giant crystal voice. Hey, I recognize that person. Maybe? No, I don't. Wait.
We are the word of the mother. We, who were once called Minfilia.
That doesn't seem like something a good goddess would do. Possession is uncool. No possession without consention.
Much time hath passed for thee since the bloody banquet. Since I hearkened to her word.
Cool.
Mother, Hydaelyn guided me towards Y'shtola and Thancred, that I might be swept up in their flow and delivered unto the ethereal sea. There, adrift and alone, her voice silent once more, I prayed for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. To her I would make an offering. We speak now with one voice, one will, one word. Unto thee we bequeath the most precious of gifts, the truth which lieth at the heart of this world.
So I'm not
Thus
talking much.
do we beseech thee once more. Hear, feel, think.
I'm just kind of flabbergasted by the situation, I gotta be honest. I have much concerns, actually.
Before there was life, in the depths of the ethereal sea, light and dark did once dwell as one.
Sure thing, boss.
But the darkness coveted power, and the balance was broken. Thus was I forced to banish him unto the distant heavens, to forever remain apart, a moon bound.
Okay.
In sundering the star did we cry out, and the barriers twixt planes chanced to falter. Across 10 and 3 were we then divided, reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard.
10 and 3. Is that a reference to the gods and goddesses?
Zodiac longeth to be made whole. For his restoration, for his resurrection, his servants labor without cease.
His servants really suck
They
at it if they...
seek to tear down the barriers which surround the source.
Sure.
Thus do they rejoice in their ardor, in your calamities, for each marks a rejoining.
Like, how many rejoinings need to happen? 10 and 3 rejoinings? We're only on 7? I'm really
7
unclear.
times have they succeeded. 7 times hath the darkness grown stronger. 7 times have I failed.
Right.
The Assyrians cannot be suffered to continue. This is my final.
Oh, she's starting to get the heartburn too.
The crystal's power is all but spent. With what remains, I will return you to the shore of the ethereal sea.
That doesn't seem good.
Blessed children, go forth and seek. Seek.
Is Minfilia dying too? What's happening? I'm really unclear. Cool. What did we gain?
You've had another vision, haven't you?
I feel like we didn't really get any new information, did we? That was like all this kind of stuff we've learned before, but just presented in a way more confusing way.
Let us return to Master Matoya's cave. Everyone will wish to hear what you saw.
Yeah, sure, definitely. Smoke says Moon's haunted. It is, though. We're here now. I will say I'm pretty sure... Oh.
Still in one piece, are we?
Sure.
Well, did you learn anything?
I think Minfilia exploded. I'm pretty sure that was what definitely happened at the end there. Super dead. Never coming back. Won't be in Rush Hour 3.
The word of the mother. I'm not sure I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Nor am I. Cryle?
Ryle?
As unbelievable as it sounds, I see no reason to doubt her. The word's tale. No one was more sensitive to the will of Hydaelyn than Minfilia.
Sure, probably.
And if Hydaelyn has grown so weak that she can barely make herself heard, it is not hard to see why Minfilia, having joined with her, might struggle to maintain her own form.
Right.
What? Why would she need to maintain her own form? Are you saying she's gone?
Gasp.
But that cannot be. Not now. Not after all we have accomplished. We were meant to usher in the dawn's light together.
She threw herself on the fire to fuel your dawn's light, boy. You'll just have to usher it in on your own.
Harsh. Harsh but true.
Must you be so ungentle?
Tell me about the Scions, boy.
Mm-hmm.
The scions of the Seventh Dawn lay before Eorzea's salvation. Whenever the realm is threatened, be it by Primal, Ascian, Garlean, or any other, we take up arms in her defense, that all in Eorzea may live to see a brighter tomorrow.
Sounds good.
And that's very noble of you. But in chasing after these lofty goals of yours, you seem to have lost sight of some basic truths.
Mm-hmm.
To win a war, you must be willing to do whatever it takes. To fight, to kill, and if necessary, to die.
Gasp.
The path you've chosen is paved with the dead. Walk it with your eyes open, or not at all.
I know the truth of which you speak, and have from the first. If the Ascians will go to any length to resurrect their god, then we must needs be as committed to our cause, to unmask them and their schemes, and to crush them both utterly.
I mean, we have permanently killed a small number of Ascians, at least. That seems like a step in the right direction. But,
Come, there is much to be done.
So Minfilia equal RIP? That's
Yes,
true?
of course.
Like, I know Minfilia was like a fairly unpopular character, but I didn't think she was gonna get an off-screen death. That doesn't seem right.
Thancred, wait!
No, not Thancred. Come back.
No, this is all wrong.
Whoa. Yay, we did it. I need to catch up. He says there's a new VA, yep. Where says that they should not give consent. It says she's not possessed, she's a messenger for her. He says she doesn't give consent. No, it says Moon's haunted. You see, say some greetings. Oh, hey, generosity. It says 13 shards of the source, the world, and its 13 reflections. What? 10 and 3 means 13. The world is 100. 1 into 13 reflections of that one, so 14 in total. The 13th is the worlds of darkness where you went in Crystal Tower. 15 says you killed her. How could you? I mean, look. It was like, you know, survival of the fittest. It just had to happen. 19 says don't worry too much about it for now. Eventually it'll be cleared up. It's getting interesting information, so you're not supposed to understand yet. There says you mean crystal clear. New info, sort of, just different context. Oh, that was all new dialogue they added? Really? 19 says you killed her. Oh no. I mean, they kept putting Paul Walker in the Fast and Furious movies. You're right. So Minfilia is the kindling for the light's fire. What a way to put it. Or sometimes tough love is needed. She decked Alfie. That wasn't tough love. That was cold hard fact. Tough love is sometimes. There says Alfie needs someone to smack him around once in a while. You're right. Alphinaud never gets smacked around nearly enough in this game. He says we've only killed 2. Torden killed La Habrea. I mean, still that's 3 Ascians that are perma-dead. You know, they don't get to be in the sequel. I don't know how many Ascians there are total, but that feels like progress. Sram says 2 true. Says Thancred was a father in Philly. It's going to hit him really hard. I mean, it's probably fine. Something feels off about that situation. Like, namely the fact that why was Minfilia persuaded to do what she did in order to go into the Ethereal Sea, if ultimately that was just going to get her killed and not really make any kind of progress. that doesn't really make much sense from, like, what Heidelin's motivations probably are. I don't know. He says the new dialogue goes to Alphinaud at the anti-tower, the rest is the same. He says you got time to kill 1,000,000 Ascians. I mean, how... There can't be that many Ascians, can there? Thancred isn't that old to be a father here, she's not that young. Right, I mean, I think the implication seems to be like Minfilia was a child when he saved her, but he was probably like a young adult, right? Like he's only like in his like 30s or something. I think Minfilia was like in her early 20s. I can't remember exactly, but you know, is in her early 20s because she's not dead. She's not coming back, is she? I never talk. It weighs on you too, I know. I understand why she made her decision, and yet, what decision did she? What do you understand about it? It doesn't make any sense. Every time we lose another friend, I have to ask myself if there was not another way. I don't think there was any decision made. She was... Heidelin told her to do a thing, and then it got her unalived. Temporarily, because she's not dead. Probably. Seems unlikely anyway. I don't trust it. Alphinaud has reached a decision. I must ask you not breathe a word of this to any of the others at the Rising Stones. Especially Philomene. I will brief Tataru on what we have learned, as well as Urianger. He may yet have insight into what the word told us. As for you, Grayson, after all you have done, I would say you've earned a rest. Oh, is this the end of the patch content? That was quick. Ah, speaking of well-earned rewards, I received a missive from Sir Aymeric while you were away. It would seem he is planning a ceremony of some sort and would like you to attend. He did not divulge the details, preferring instead to explain in person. Mayhap you should pay him a visit. Quest accepted. Gotta go see Husbando Aymeric. Says she isn't dead. See, I knew it. Thanks. Isn't that old to be a father? She's not the young father figure, sure. As the old version you were sent into the anti-tower alone, totally makes a comment about how the magicless rogue would be useless in there. Harsh words. Not old. Thancred was the tank, not so useless. But since she was a very young teen? I don't think she was that young, was she? Like, she's older than Alphinaud. And Alphinaud was only like 15 or something. He says the relationship the Thancred has with Minfilia is quite complex. What do you think around it? Not the end of the patch. And the patch is the quest of the same name. Oh, that's sneaky. Hello, everyone. Oh, you got the fancy doll. Wait, hold on. I gotta bring up my doll. This is only fair. How do I... That's not... Wait, where's my... Helka? How do I summon you? I did it. Look. Yeah, we're twinsies. We did it. Look at us all having the sames. We're so cool. Oh, are they dancing together? Oh, that's super spooky. Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. That's also really cute, though. I mean, when they're like chibi dolls, it's kind of cute, right? They're just like regular old dolls. Totally fine. Nothing weird about that. We did it, though. We have dolls. Good job, everybody. Mission accomplished. I need to talk to Sir Aymeric. He's probably at the observer, the place where he's at. No, he's in Foundation. Right? Oh, yeah, he's over by the Forgotten Knight. Okay, I thought so. Where it says there's a 1.0 cutscene on YouTube that shows the events of Thancred saving her. It was the old Ula intro sequence. Oh, interesting. I mean, she was a teen when her dad was killed. She was a teen already? But so Thancred was like, oh, she was just a child. But like, he wasn't even that much older than her then. He was like, what, like 5 years older than her? Whatever, it's fine. Temple Night Guard.
Oh, Master Allen, the Lord Commander left instructions that you are to be shown inside.
It's our friend. Surely you have happy news.
A pleasure to see you again, my friend. I take it you received our invitation.
A wizard shows up precisely when he means to.
Good, good. You of all people should be present.
Sure. Questioning tilt of head.
When the true brothers of the faith seized control of the vault, I feared the worst. Yet in adversity were we blessed with the promise of peace between man and dragon through Vidofnir's timely rescue of an innocent child. Timely, I say, though miraculous or providential might better describe the event. The gods themselves could not have devised a more fitting symbol of hope. Needless to say, we could scarce let such an opportunity pass us by. Which is why I set about making formal arrangements for a peace conference between our peoples.
Sure. Sounds good.
You and yours have done more to bring us together than any, and it is only right that you attend. But I confess that is not the only reason I would be glad to have you there. Given Nidhogg's implacable opposition to the peace, it is possible that he and his followers may attempt to disrupt proceedings, in which event your presence would be a comfort to all in attendance.
Sure.
Pray understand, I have no wish to invite the worm's ire. But if our fractured nation is to heal, if we are to move forward as a people united, then we must do whatever is necessary to bring about lasting change.
Sounds good. So healthy. No lingering stab wounds here.
'Tis nothing. 'Tis nothing. Lucia cautioned me against giving vent to my passions, lest my wounds reopen.
No, it's fine. Get a band-aid on that.
It has not been easy reaching out to our opponents in Ishgard, many of whom sympathized with the actions of the true brothers. But in so doing, we have limited the influence of the zealots. The people are ready, my friend. This conference must go ahead.
Sure. I nod my head.
I knew you would understand. The conference will take place on the border of Ishgardian and Dravanian territory in Falcon's Nest. Lucia is there seeing to the final preparations even as we speak. Pray join her at your earliest convenience. 'Twould not do for the guest of honor to arrive late, after all.
A wizard arrives precisely when he means to. I'll be there 6 streams from now after I've attained...
one more thing.
Yes? Yeah. Go on, Amaric. What did you need? Why'd you stop me if you're just gonna stare at me? What's this about? Spit it out. Oh, fine.
A drink! We should make time for one. Once the conference is concluded, I mean. By my reckoning, 'tis long overdue.
Are you sure, like, the drink is just gonna start pouring out of your stomach wounds? Also, why do I feel like Amaric just, like, set his own death flag? Of course I agreed. I never say no to nothing. Why were you even worried I'd say no? I don't think I've said no to a darn thing my whole life. Been cursed. We did it. I guess we gotta go to Falcon's Nest next. The child, yes, he was in his 20s. Thinker was only 5 years old in Menphilia. Thinker was around 17 during the incident that her father was killed. Okay. So it's so strange to me in 1.0 Sid had no beard. Yeah, Sid... Oh, I am here. Oh. Classy. Oh, thank you, Alora. It's really nice of you. Appreciate that. Thanks. I'll be sure to use it next time it rains. That's really kind of you. Chris says I can grow a beard. Good job, Claire. You're not really a man though until you can do it in one day. Gotta go from no beard to full beard in one day. Then you've achieved maximum masculinity. That's a babyface Sid. June says, ooh, a date. It's a date! Oh, that's so rude, Greg. Guys, you're right. I have a date. I have a date with Amaric. It's exciting. What should I wear? Oh no, I'm all Twitter. Where am I going? Lucia's supposed to be around here somewhere, right? Way up here. Here's Lucia. Oh, hey, Carson. Carson says how we should get a drink sometime. Instant death sentence. Even with the last name. Grayson, aren't you a healer? Can't you cast Cure on the man and close up the wound? Look. AC, I'm really busy. I could, but like I might need that mana for like using teleport or something. I really don't want to have to make my tootsies tired. So that's valuable MP. I got things to do, you know. Gray says, we all know how the last ring you had with a member of the Alliance went. It went so good. Nobody barely died at all. Like, barely any limbs were lost. It was great. Laura says, no more rain. Yeah, that's how it usually goes. Laura says, whatever you wear, change your shoes. Wear a suit if you like. I don't see... Why does everybody hate my platform sandals? I think they're stylish. What's wrong with them? I think they're great. You're all jealous. My new fashion sense. So modern. So hip. The Lord Commander said you would come, Grayson. I have him here. I've gestured with 2 hands. As you can see, preparations for the conference are proceeding apace. Mark well the curtain above. I mark well the curtain above. It conceals a relief that will be unveiled during the conference. The Masons labor day and night to see it finished on schedule. Sir Amaric wanted a symbol which would endure long after this conference is concluded. I think you will be pleased with the result. It was not my war, but I made it mine, and to see it draw closer to a resolution fills me with a strange hope. His faith is infectious, is it not? His certainty that we can be better than we are. Forgive me, I am rambling. You must be tired from your journey. Go rest, I will not keep you. Lucia, you better not be trying to step in on my man. I'll fight you. Smile and nod. Hey, this war of ours. I'm gonna let it shine. Okay, okay. I think this is actually a perfect stopping point for the stream tonight, because we'll be able to start off with conference stuff for next stream, and then Ishgard and Dravania will enter into permanent peace. Nidhogg will see the error of his ways. We'll all sing Kumbaya, and it'll be a peaceful resolution. And then we'll all be ready for Stormblood, where we work together to make the world a better place. I'm sure that's what's going to happen. As we all know, he said, I need to drink myself a big bottle of tea. He says, you won't even wear the bottoms I got you. Wait. Katoon, did you give me bottoms? Wait. Oh, wait, no. Wait, no. Wait, who gave me these? It says, no, it's not just the sandals. The puffy pants are part of the shoe. Oh, right. I forgot about that, because those are covering the pants. I forgot. It's so good. It's such a great pair of shoes. There's the good stopping point. Laura says, ye. Smooth sailing. This is my alt kite I gave them. That's right. Okay. I mean, I could wear them. My hard leather subligars. It's for disciples of war, though. So don't forget the trailers before starting a new expansion. Oh, right. We gotta do trailers eventually, too. That'd be a fun thing to do, probably. Yes, so I think... sorry, I moved far away. Hi, Claire. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you, Cooler. I'll wear dumb pants sometime. But yeah, so I think we'll end the stream here tonight. It's been tons of fun. Thanks everybody for hanging out and explaining lore to me. I always appreciate it. So I will say, so right now, most likely we will. Is that a tiny goblin you have following around? Anyway, we'll probably not be doing a stream this Sunday. I have some other plans that have come up, and so unfortunately we'll not be doing a Sunday stream. There's a chance we'll do a Monday stream instead. It obviously would only be like a 2-hour one since it's a weekday, but just maybe to make up for it, I'll try to do something Monday. I'll announce it properly if that is the case. Yeah, so no super stream on Sunday, unfortunately. But Friday, tomorrow, we'll be playing Warframe, for those who like Warframe. Saturday is the special collab stream with Lum. We're playing Fall Guys and Plate Up. And I believe those are games in which folks could join us in on if they were interested in such things. But yeah, so that's kind of the upcoming schedule. And then, so yeah, hopefully Monday we'll play more of this. And then starting next week, actually, we'll probably be shifting up the schedule considerably. I'll try to announce things properly and let people know what the changes will be. But I'm going to be kind of changing up the stream schedule in order to allow for some other things I want to start doing. But I'll announce them as they arrive. iTunes says change your banner. My banner? What's wrong with my banner? Which banner? What? iTunes says we want you to get another date with Teamwork. Yeah, we're gonna go on a date next stream. It's gonna be so much fun. Wallace says on Yit. Oh, on YT. Oh yeah, the banner that's super duper out of date. Yeah, that's actually the first thing I want to fix, because there's a lot of things, like, the banner is kind of nice. Obviously, the schedule's way out of date, but I do want to, like, significantly revamp that to be a little more accurate. Strom says, "Yit, look." Sometimes, like, actually, I'm not gonna say anything mean, actually. So we're gonna move past. But hey, so yeah, that's on my to-do list. There's a lot of things I need to start doing. But I'm really excited, actually. There's gonna be some fun stuff coming. I've been able to. I have a bit of a small budget now. Oh, flowers. Wait, sparkles. Who's sparkling? Oh, they're sparkling. They have a bit of a small budget now, so I'm trying to revamp some stuff to hopefully improve the streams and also just improve the general quality of life around here. And hopefully people will like the new stuff that's coming. That'll probably be like the next week or two. Start seeing that stuff kind of start coming through. Yeah, so we're gonna. It's time to create an Excel sheet with terms for grade. Look, Katoon. There's a lot of that lingo the kids are using these days, and I've learned some of it. I've learned some of them. I'm getting there. I promise. I learned about there was one that Smo uses sometimes, and I learned it, and I forgot what it was now, but it's fine. But Srom says thank you for stream. AC says have a good night. Yeah, we'll see y'all. We'll see y'all for another time. And yeah, look forward to new things and new changes. I hope improvements even. And just Smo says question mark. Looks I can't remember. There was something you taught me about the sarcasm thing. There's like the special symbol that shows sarcasm. Oh, and Lala's right. In yesterday during Mob, we were watching Mob Psycho. What was it the Smo taught me? Yeah, Smo taught me the /S for sarcasm. And yeah, TIL, which is like, what was it? Today I learned. I didn't know that one. I just thought people were just saying like till next time or something. I don't know. But look, anyways, we're Look, we're gonna get out of here. Katoon says Excel. Look, Katoon, I know English so good. It's one of the first 5 languages I've learned how to speak. It's so solid in my brain. So good. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming to hang out. And we will we'll see you next time. Carson, he's so good at humaning, great at human. Yeah, Carson, most likely to be human 2022. I have a special award for it and everything, so suck it. Oh, Lum sends a heart. Thank you, Lum. I chance to bye everyone. Good night. Yeah, we'll see everyone later. Carson's look at all these healthy organs. Yeah, Carson, I got the healthiest organs. Got so many of them. I got vials and jars full of good human organs that are definitely mine. Snow says night. Scooter says see ya, my guy. Toon says good night. We're heading out of here, so we'll see y'all for next time. And I hope you have a good, I hope your week ends well. I hope you have a good weekend. And I hope you have a fun February, I guess, because February's coming up. So, Smo says, can I get some of those organs? Smo, tell you what, I'll save a special organ just for you. You can even choose the organ you want. Well, it says night, but yeah, okay, we're gonna get out of here. The tune says, ooh. So it says, oh, really now? I feel like I should, I don't know if I should give you that blank check, but it's already out there in the ether, so it's fine. Lum seems to think it's funny, so look, we're getting out of here. I need to get out of here before I say anything else. It's concerning. So, it's a special organ. Look, there's lots of really good organs. I could give him a pancreas, appendix. I got plenty of appendixes. People just throw away their appendix if they don't want it anymore. There's so many of them, and they're really cheap. It's great. And by whole appendices. Stop throwing snowballs at me, Laura. I saw that. Don't you dare. Look, we're getting out of here. You all need to go home. Leave my stream. We're going. So, okay. Bye, everybody. We're out of here. Have a good night. We'll see y'all later.